I didn't know what to expect from being a new mother, but one thing that I knew I really wanted was to nurse my baby. And when that didn't work out, um, that really turned my world upside down. I really, really, really wanted to nurse my baby. That to me was a crucial part of being a mother. But it didn't work out. And I became obsessed with it. It was all I thought about. I felt like a horrible mother because I couldn't nurse my child. I sat in front of the breast pump for hours and hours. And I really did feel like I was going crazy. And I wanted to step in front of a car to end it all. I just really couldn't take it. But friends of mine found BBC and hooked me up with phone volunteers. And I spoke to at least 3 different people on the phone, and moms who had had similar experiences to mine, who helped me understand that I wasn't alone and that I wasn't a bad mom if nursing didn't work out, and that things would get better in time.
I work as a mental health therapist, and I experienced postpartum anxiety, and I didn't even recognize the symptoms of myself. My experience was filled with anxiety, with hypervigilant thoughts, with worrying and checking SIDS rates every week, worrying about intrusive thoughts of where I might find my son in very dangerous situations. And this went on for a while, and I didn't recognize it in myself. And when I did get help through Baby Blues Connection, I worked with counselors that were recommended and looked on their online resources, and that helped me a lot. And it made me want to turn around and give back as well and be a provider for Baby Blues Connection, because I felt like if I didn't recognize it in myself, then there's so many women out there who are not mental health therapists, then no wonder they would feel isolated with the same situation. A lot of the symptoms that go undiagnosed or unidentified as depression or anxiety in postpartum is the irritability, the anger, the shame, the guilt, the intrusive thoughts. These women are not laying around on the couch staring out the window. They're harried. They're not sleeping when they have opportunity to sleep. They are having insomnia. They're having tension with their partners. And they don't know what's going on. They have thoughts that they've made a mistake, that they are not a good mom, and they're feeling a lot of pressures of what it's like to be a good mom and these unrealistic expectations. And it builds up, and they don't know that it's not their fault. It's important that they realize that. And one way is Baby Blues Connection, talking with other moms on a hotline that can let them share their experiences and get feedback that they're not alone, it's not their fault, and that they will get better, is so powerful.
Baby Blues Connection is a resource. We're a resource to not only the moms that we want to reach, but also to the community. We have a variety of services. We offer the phone support, when a woman will leave a message on the phone line, and someone will call her back within 24 hours. And we have mom-to-mom support groups led by trained facilitators throughout the metropolitan area. We also have email support, which is a really important resource, especially for mamas that just cannot leave the house. Something that their anxiety is just so high, and they really just need to connect to someone who can be there to just talk to them on a regular basis. And we have partner support as well, and we are hoping to have some support for fathers by the end of the year. All of our materials are also translated into Spanish. Our brochure, all of our supplementary materials that come out as a mom packet that we can email or mail are translated into Spanish, and we also have a section on our webpage that is in Spanish. We have a variety of talks we can come to give at providers' offices. We have just the basic 10 to 15 minute informational talk that just talks about our services and what we can do to support moms in the community. And then we have longer in-depth talks that can last up to 45 minutes or an hour that are led by trained facilitators, mental health professionals in the area.
I don't know what would have happened if I had thought that I was alone, if I hadn't had those other moms to listen to me. Maybe I would have walked in front of one of those cars. And now as a volunteer for BBC, I'm just really grateful that an organization like this exists. And my sister-in-law just had a baby 12 hours ago, and I know she's not going to have the hard time that I did, but if she were to, I would know where to send her.